The first thing you're going to want to do is identify your primary and secondary cameras. You can do this by color labeling them. That's the easiest way. Drop down your library filter, metadata, and clicking just the main camera. What I like to do is find the image that is going to have the second shooter and primary shooter probably shooting at the same time. So let's think of, usually I like the first kiss, maybe a portrait image, but the first kiss is probably going to be the easiest, right? So look for the first kiss on your primary camera. And once you click that and highlight it, you're going to look in that right hand panel and you're going to look at the timestamp for that primary image. And here it says 4:46 and 49 seconds p.m. I'm going to write that down exactly how it is. Then what I'm going to do is go to my secondary camera and I'm going to filter that. I don't want any of the primary images showing. I'm going to go find the first kiss for this camera that will be similar to the one that I just looked at. So as we're going, this should start coming up around here. So I'm going to utilize this image. I'm going to go back to grid mode, and once I click and highlight that image, I'm going to then hit Command A and select all the rest of the images. So now what I'm going to do next is go to metadata, go to edit capture time, and here's the date. The date is correct, it matches, but I'm going to change the minutes to 46, and I'm going to change the seconds to 48. Now some people might want to change it to 49. I usually just match it exactly and it seems to work for me. Then I'm going to hit change all. So what that's going to do is kind of change the timestamp on everything and kind of offset it all manually to blend in better. So now what I'm going to do is go to all cameras and I'm going to hide this menu bar so you can see. And sometimes it won't reset if you feel like it still looks the same. Go to view and then sort. I usually will just hit added order, but then I go back to sort and hit capture time again, just so it can reset if it didn't do that for you. So now when you look and scroll through this, you'll see I have my primary images and secondary images more in order. So here's the first kiss. And if you remember, they were actually bunched up and not in order as well. Now you will still have to do some manual moving around because usually like a primary shooter's probably shooting the bride on their own while their second shooter is with the grooms. So as you can see here, I have some bridal images and then some groom details, but all I'm gonna do is just grab those and start grouping them together and move them out of this section into their own section. And really that takes no time. I'm just grabbing, selecting, and moving them down. So then I have all of these together. And that's it.